Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Hey guys, Crystal here, and today I'm starting a brand new series, and I'm going to be playing Shining Pearl, which I know is not the most popular Pokemon game because, everybody hates the Sinnoh remakes. Everyone can find anything wrong with it that they did wrong and people hate it. But I figured it's a good enough game for a series, and it's not just gonna be any old playthrough where I just do whatever I want. There is gonna be a bit of a challenge and twist to it. But I'll explain that in just a moment. No, I'm not reading all of the friggin' dialogue. As you can see, I've already been skipping it while I'm talking, but I am Ann. I am. That's my name, even though I introduced myself as Crystal on YouTube as well. It's like, either is fine, you know? And this, I'm surprised it's not even there as one of the suggested ones. This is Barry. It's just Barry. I'm not going to do something silly or something that's my thing. It's just Barry. But anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. I always forget how this game actually starts. And here we have the latest game console, a Nintendo Switch. Nope, outdated. Get a Switch 2, kid. You can't actually go into... Oh, you can go into the bed. Okay, that is a cool animation. For a second I thought you couldn't, but I believe Gen 3, you could actually, walk through the bed like it had no collision. But I do like how they changed it here. Shut up, phone. They changed it here, how there's just an animation. I believe there's not much to check in here because there's no, potion in the PC anymore. That's old days. But down we go. I thought Barry was supposed to run into my room. Maybe it's different. Maybe I'm thinking of Platinum, or maybe they changed it. That's the thing. Sometimes when I notice something's different, it could be A, changed in the remakes, or B, I'm remembering Platinum and they're copying the Diamond and Pearl answer, which... yeah. But here we go, walking very slowly. I believe this is Thud. I keep getting distracted and I haven't even explained the twist to this series. Yeah, back inside, okay. So we gamers are always spending time at home, you know, just gaming and not getting out much. So people are always telling us to go touch grass. So in this series, I am going to touch only grass by using only grass types. That's the theme. That's the thing, yeah. I'm always doing silly little challenge runs like that in my own playthroughs, just for fun. But I've never been that interested in Nuzlocke rules. I haven't really been interested in it. I have tried it. Oh, here we go. Follow me, Barry. That brings back memories of when I was little and I'd play Pearl, and I had a copy of Pearl with cheats. Once you get Barry following you, you use walk through walls and then you go out of the boundary and crazy stuff happens. Which, you know, at that age, easily entertained by cheats and seeing the game do crazy stuff it's not meant to do. But I'm getting sidetracked again. So anyway, I'm always doing little challenge runs. I'm not that interested in Nuzlockes, but most of the time my challenge runs involve a gimmick team. Sometimes it's just a monotype team, which in itself is not always super hard. Sometimes it's still doable, and well, it's always doable, but like sometimes it's harder than others. Sometimes I've done one where I'm allowed to have a diverse team but no evolving, so I try to do it with unevolved babies, which is kind of challenging. Then there's been times I've combined the two. Like one time I tried to do fire types only and no evolving. But I think the biggest challenge I did was when I did a team of 6 Pichus, because I love Pichus. I did it in Sun or Moon, so I didn't have to worry about subbing in a HM slave at times. And yeah, but anyway, which one is... that is not it. There is Turtwig. That's a nice little animation. Alright, Turtwig, go fight birds that you're weak to, but pretty sure these Starlies might not even have a flying move, they might just have tackle. And we also don't have an elemental move, which differs from game to game. I believe it was Gen 6 where they started giving you an elemental move from the start. But some of the newer games have gone back on that. I can't remember which ones. Oh no, what I liked was in Sword and Shield, you start without it, but because Hop has his Wooloo as well as his starter, and you battle him, first you beat the Wooloo, and it always gets you your level up, and then you get your elemental move to defeat Hop's starter with. Because Hop picks the starter that's weak against yours. It was alright a few times. How did it? Hop did it. But I hate that I'm pretty sure Nimona does it too. Which is just so unlike her, like character-wise. Like, you'd think she'd pick the one good against you because she's so competitive. But whatever, I've got my Turtwig. That's right, they didn't ask me to nickname it yet. They ask you when you get to the lab. Oh, and he's following me again. I forgot that he does that. Oh, that's right, because you talk to him again here. And he's going to the lab. Oh, it just takes you home. Okay. But yeah, biggest challenge I've done was the 6 Pichu run. Especially when I got to the ground type Kahuna, which was an absolute nightmare, but I did it! I did do it! I promise you I did it. Oh good, running shoes. Yes, yes. You don't even need instructions. Earlier on it was just press B, but now it's just use the damn stick, you know? Oh yeah, if I use the D-pad it goes back to walking. Okay. Also, I'm still not wearing the hat, which I actually prefer that. I think she looks better without it, but I know they're gonna make me wear the hat. I believe that comes after this lab bit, and I just made it through with no encounters, but I'm going to talk to this person because I think they've got a free potion or something, but here's that encounter. I don't know why I said here's that encounter as if it's like a Nuzlocke and I need the encounter. Even if it was a Nuzlocke, I don't need this encounter because I don't have balls yet. But anyway, it's not a Nuzlocke, but this team is going to be only grass types, which I'm not going to spoil it and tell you which Pokemon are on the team, but I will mention there is a very limited number of grass types to pick from in this game, which means it will be somewhat challenging because some of those grass types are a bit not the best to use, like, competitively or whatever the word is, like stat-wise or whatever. Like, especially two of the ones that are going to end up on this team are ones that I would have otherwise never used. But because of the limited choices, it's limited. That's what I was saying. But I won't tell you exactly which grass types. I mean, if you wanted to look up the Synodex and see what grass types there are and spoil yourself, and then you'd know what my choices are, go ahead, but like, that ruins the fun. Come on. Start of the game is always pretty boring though, but of course it's not going to be much of a challenge at first, because of course we're going to breeze through the first gym. Like, it's a rock gym. Oh well. The second one though, grass on grass, I don't know. Oh, I took half a step! You guys saw that! Oh my god! This is getting ridiculous. But I'll fight it. I could always use the experience. Also, fun fact, Turtwig is the only grass-type starter to learn a water move by level up. And in fact, as we saw, it already had it, because it is Withdraw, which is considered a water move. Oh, and it did just learn Leafage. I'm going to reorder these because that's a thing I like to do. It is both physical moves, which he is a bit more of a physical attacker than a special, which is good, I think. As for other stuff, I have no idea what natures do. I'm not the type for EVs and IVs, so I just take whatever I get. But that's our Turtwig. I don't think there's anything... Oh yes, text speed fast. Let's change the border. My favourite setting though was in X and Y, where they actually let you change like the background of the battle thing. Oh, I like that one. Battle effects, yes. I will have it on Switch, not set. And center boxes are manual. Yes, give nicknames. Autosave off, just to be safe. In case I need to reload something in terms of like recording issues or whatever. But that's why Let's Players tend to turn autosave off. So keep in mind, if you're a budding YouTuber and you want to start playing, if a game has autosave, that might be annoying if anything goes wrong. So if it's a game that has autosave but you can turn it off, then yeah, turn it off. Alright, nickname time. Ooh. I am so not prepared for this. Oh, I got one, okay. I'm gonna call him... I'm gonna name him after an Animal Crossing character, Tortimer, who is basically non-existent in New Horizons. Well, he is, thanks to the update that brought us Halves Island upgrade, but before that he wasn't. I'm remembering the days of like, so I started playing in Wild World, which, Tortimer was the mayor. But then in New Leaf, you're the mayor, he's retired, but you could still see him because you go to Tortimer Island, and that was the best thing ever. And yes, I'll take the Pokedex. Guys, I'm not going to be completing the Pokedex in this playthrough, just letting you know. I probably won't. I don't know, I could at least see every Pokemon. Catching every Pokemon might require, like, I don't know, version exclusives or something, or I don't know, I don't know if I want to go out of my way to complete the Dex. I could do maybe just the Sinnoh Dex and not the National? Maybe? That wouldn't be too difficult. I don't know. I might just have to trade for version exclusives like off screen, because it might be annoying to do trades on recording. But yeah, I'll take back what I said. Maybe I'll do the Dex in some form. Because I know if you've at least seen every Pokemon, then it unlocks certain things. And I'll probably play around with some post-game content. So, oh yeah, he wants me to go see Mum. I don't know why everyone was hating on the chibi art style. Like, I get at first it might be a bit jarring because it's different, but I don't mind it. It's cute and I like it. I've always liked chibi art styles anyway. And I think they were trying to reference the old, like, small sprites of old. But I get how it can look jarring after having things like X and Y, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, how they stand up tall and all that. Yeah, okay, a guidebook. I don't think I need to ever look at that. Oh yeah, you're Barry's mum. Oh yeah, I gotta deliver the parcel, which will have the town map, I believe. Oh, and here's the hat. Okay. I never liked the hat, but the other thing about this remake, one of my favorite things that they added is the clothing customization. That's probably my favorite thing that got added in this game. The only thing that really annoys me is that it takes so long to access it. So every player just has the default until you get to, what's it called? Veilstone, I think it's called. Because it's the one that used to have the game corner. So I guess they basically they decided, well, we're getting rid of the game corner and we want to put a clothes shop. We'll just replace it. We'll just sub that in. And they turned the game corner into the clothes shop. Oh, hi, Starly. But yeah, because of where they placed it, it's like, it feels like it takes so long to access clothes. But some of the clothes, they're actually not some of them, all of them, they look so cool. They really do. It's like all of them look better than the default. But I don't know, maybe some people like the default, I don't know. Maybe it's just that thing of like, I feel like all of them are better because you get sick of seeing the default, you know? They did also add the customization at the start where you pick from a few, which is good because, again, it means different skin tones as well, which is good because, you know, before X and Y did it, then before that, every Pokemon trainer was white, which, you know, might not affect me, but I'm sure it affects plenty of players. Alright, teach me how to catch a Pokemon. I mean, every game is someone's first Pokemon game, so it's like they're not going to go without the catching tutorial. Except, fun fact, in Sword and Shield, if you've already caught a Pokemon, they won't do the catching tutorial, because they give you a chance, I think they give you balls, so you're able to access grass. So you could have caught Pokemon in like the first or second route. But then in the second route, you're with Hop and Leon, and they're about to do a catching tutorial. But then if you've caught any Pokemon, they'll realize and go, wait, you've already caught Pokemon, we don't need to teach you. Which is always fun, Speaking of Hop, one thing that always annoys me, I'm not saying Hop is a great rival, obviously he's not up there with the greats. The thing that annoys me is when people put Hop on the same level as Hal. Like, okay, when I first played the games, I did the same thing. I was like, okay, he's a friendly rival, he's basically another Hal. The name is even kind of similar. Starts with H, 3 letters. But when I actually paid attention to the game, it's like he's not on the same level as Hal. Hal should be below him. A lot of people, they either put them on the same level or for some reason they put Hop lower. Now, I'm not saying you must put your opinions the same as mine. All of this is my opinion, obviously. But I feel like Hop is a bit above Hal because some people are like, oh, these two are so bland, they have no, like, characterization. Did you somehow miss the part where he had character development? Because Hop actually has a bit of character development where he starts to doubt himself. And if you pay attention in the battles you see against him, he actually changes up his team at one point and even considers ditching his trusty Wooloo he had from the start because he was doubting his team, he was doubting his abilities as a trainer. I think partially because of something Bede said. After he had a loss to Bede, that's when he started really doubting himself. I should heal, because I think there's one more trainer battle up there before Jubilife. I'm going to run over here and heal. And actually, I believe this is a good stopping point. I mean, it's only the first episode, and first episode is always not that interesting because it's like, hey, do tutorials, get your starter. But, that is going to do it for this episode. So, next time, we are going to go up to Jubilife City, deliver a parcel, and maybe catch a second team member. I say maybe, we'll definitely have time for that in the next episode. So, with that being said, we'll see you next time for more parcels and other things as well. See you next time, guys.